Okay, this is the third take of this whole entire video. Um, Welcome to another YouTube video. It's been a while since I've used OBS, so the hardware has changed, which is why the quality was pretty bad. So now I've upgraded, obviously, and now things are a lot better and should look a lot better. My computer should be able to handle it. This video will be a more in-depth tutorial on how to do it. This will take some time, especially for a first camo that you will be making. So we actually, hold up, let me load this up, reset the camo. Okay, so, well, actually, just keep this open because this is the first step, actually. So, if I were you, go to the internet, or make your own. It doesn't really matter. Just make something that you think would look cool for your first animated camo. Could be Among Us. It doesn't really matter. Essentially, what you are going to do is you are going to get an image, crop it to whatever ratio you want to use. For me, that would be 1024 by 24, and then that is the first step. So done with that. Okay. Now you want to go into the filter, and you are going to want to, for me at least, I'm burning it. I'm sure you could probably just make a black background right here, making black, and then filling it, and then just turning down the opacity of this. I'm sure that would work too. For me, I just like to burn it because I can control that by literally just going back and forth rather than just having to remember the opacity. Um, so that, and you can actually burn specific parts. So you want to burn the shadows, burn the shadows. Want to burn the highlights, burn the highlights. Or actually, the highlights is everything, pretty much. And then the shadows is like dark, like the whole thingy. Actually, I kind of want to see what this would look like by burning the shadows, so I'm going to do that. Probably is going to look a little weird, so I'm going to actually not do that. Now that I think of it, because this is a part of the gun right here, and I'll have a good feeling about that. And I don't know why this is the shadow, or at least counts as the shadow. Like, you can, like, anyway, do anything you want with it. It doesn't matter. For me, I'm making an animated Damascus. So, basically, for me, on this software that I'm using, you can use anything that you want. For me, I'm using Krita. You're going to want to burn it. I do the highlights because it pretty much covers the whole thing. And I do it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Four times is charm. If you do not want to do it this way or keep it a little bit lighter, again, for me, I can just go like that. I want it to be darker because I'm feeling it's gonna look a little bit better, maybe. Another thing you can do if you think it looks, the colors are like starting to bleed into each other or not show their true color. I guess you could put it as well. Going to here, HSV adjustment, turn the saturation all the way up. That looks scary. Turn the saturation all the way up, and then just turn the lightness up. Usually this does a good job at it, but for me, I'm just gonna keep it like this. Just because it's a tutorial video, this isn't really like a serious camo I'm trying to make look totally amazing. So once you have this, save as Damascus animated. I think I already have it, so I'm just gonna replace it on my desktop. So now you got this. Make it Damascus folder, or not a Damascus. Make a folder for your camo, and then in this camo, camo folder, you're going to want this. You're gonna want to name this, and I'll show you where you can get the name. You just want a blank JPEG basically, or PNG. PNG. Do not use JPEG. PNG only. Like, warning. PNG only. Okay. So now throw this in here, and then we're doing this for the intervention. You can do this for another weapon if you feel comfortable with trying to do that, which would be really hard, to be honest. So we're just gonna all that. And we're gonna open up Aztec. So this is the haptic camo I was working on earlier. Is this camo from Black Ops 3, as you can see. And just to show you what I made it look like, I got it pretty darn close. Very close, in my opinion, and it looks amazing. So, especially in the light. So now, look how many there are. There are 7 here. So now we're gonna copy paste it 7 times, and then we're just gonna rename all of them. So for me, I already have a weapon saved to do all this, to get the names at least. And if I were you, I'd recommend to download a camo or to go to the official source. Actually, I don't know. To the official source, which they have it in the Discord, and it has all the names for the weapon parts. So for me, I already have this down. I don't know if I can link stuff in the description, and I don't know how to do file sharing, so I'm just gonna leave it as is, unless I upload it on Google Drive, and then I'll throw it in there. I'll see what I can do for you guys, if you are really all that interested. So, this is my camera that I made for all the snipers, so you can, I mean, not you can, for me, I literally just drag this over and a copy paste. So, once you got that, this is a normal map. This is mainly just for this, if you do end up having something on it. I just have the normal map for good practice, as well as this because you need this for weapons that are not the S-Tech, basically. So once you got all of your camos ready, and this is all basic stuff, very basic stuff. This isn't even like, we're not even reaching like the full capacity of what you can do with all the different textures and weapon parts, speculars and normal maps. This is just basically scraping the surface, and you can get more complicated if you do more research on it. So for me, that's all of it basically, and then just hop into Modern Warfare. Not yet actually, because we didn't copy paste these into images, because that is how that works. Okay, so boom, boom. Now we can go and see how it looks. Okay, so I've loaded in the game, and this is what the gun looks like in person. So, kind of trippy. Not even gonna lie, it's not like absolutely amazing. Like I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It doesn't look crazy, but it does not look bad. It does not look bad. So, this is my final product. I mean, if you like it, you like it. I'm sure some people will think this is alright. Honestly, if I were to go back and redo this, I just make more stripes. So, by that, I mean, like, just making more, like, red stripes, because it basically just looks like pink zebra print. Um, so this is what, someone basically remade Damascus, and basically replaced it for gold. This is not animated, but this is what it looks like. This doesn't really do a good job of showing it off, but, for example, that's, here, we'll just go, this is what it looks like, and it looks phenomenal. Like, this is what Damascus, like, if I were to rip that camo out, I could have honestly done that, but I don't want to do that, because that's not what you should do. You should find like a texture or make your own texture. I prefer your own texture because again, on the server, and good practice, as well as not getting in trouble, do not find a texture with a watermark, which is why I recommend to make your own, which is what I have been doing as of recent, besides just with the exception of this video. So now that's it. You have your camo. It's actually fairly simple. Now if you wanted to do a mask, as an example, again, I don't really like repeating words, but basically it. If you really wanted to do it, go in here, delete that, and we can go into here, and we'll come up with something funky that you could probably slap onto your gun. Okay, so this is what I came up with. I just grabbed a download that I had, JPEG that I had, or PNG. Again, you want everything in PNGs or else this will not work, and I'm pretty sure this goes for all cameras. So I just grabbed this no diving thing. I mean, you can doesn't really matter. Just make sure the background is transparent. Unless you want certain parts of the gun to look funky. So just gonna put something funny on here, I guess. Put poop. I don't know. Do it in red so it shows up. Okay, so now just save as it doesn't matter. This is just extra work just in case you want something layering on top of it. Move it in here, boom, copy paste that name, this one right here. And again, if you're curious, you can download this file. It is on the Discord. I'm pretty sure I showed this in the last video. Has all the names and has basically the basic stuff that you are going to need for all the camos, regardless of the gun that you're using. Okay, so now that we got that, I'm just going to copy paste this because there's no need to copy paste everything all over again. And just move this into images. Actually, we do have to copy paste everything. Again, images. Boop. Now we got poo on our gun. Okay, so now we load it in, and we're back on here, and this is what it looks like. Poo on the other side of the gun. It looks so bad. So bad. Don't know why I did this. It looks terrible. But, I mean, yeah, that's basically how you do it. Again, it's a mask, and if you want to get rid of the cracks on the thingies, you want to go through and basically make a normal map for this. Man, I really regret doing that, but I mean, I guess it's in good faith. Don't do that. You will get banned from the server if you post it. I mean, not banned, but like probably muted. It is very low tier work. And basically, again, that's just how you make animated camos, and I'm going to delete this folder because that was just for the tutorial. Alright, good luck with camo creating, and I hope to see your guys' camos. Hopefully it's not bad. They're not bad, and by bad I mean hopefully you're not making Minion Among Us, you know, very cursed stuff. So, that's about it.